Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode is powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. Today's video is a preview of the workouts and lessons that you will get at bazookatraining.com. If you like it, head over to the website bazookatraining.com, sign up, and get all these workouts. There's over 300 to learn from. All right, let's get into today's video. Boom! Welcome back to bazookatraining.com here in the sparring drill section. Today's sparring drill, we're working on blocking body kicks and countering. But the idea is making sure you mix them up, okay? I'm sure you know one way or two way, but when you're sparring and when you're fighting, you want to have that ability to block different ways and counter different ways. And that's where your experience kind of increases. So let's start the drill off by Matt's going to throw first his rear round kick, then his switch round kick. So the way I like to start this drill off is first learning how to block them in the different ways. So 4 ways to defend the body kick, okay? So we'll start with one of the easiest. So Matt throws his rear is the evade, okay? Now if you notice, even with the evading, I can slide my feet out, or I can even do just a small lean back just to be able to come back, right? This is about countering, so I don't want to slide out too much, be too far away, then I can't counter, okay? So whether it's the right side, I could evade, the left side too, I can kind of pull back. But even when I pull back, you notice it's only with the back foot, so I can come and drive. If Matt throws a low kick, I'll be in trouble. I'll have to evade differently. But since it's a body kick, I could just pull with my back foot and then spring back with my counters, okay? That's the first one. The second way, which I would probably do, for me and a lot of people it's more natural, is the leg block. So Matt throws one, boom, block with my shin, okay? Throws the other side, I can cross block it, or I can bring my back leg up to block, okay? So either left side or right side, I'm using this would be what I call the Thai block, okay? A lot of Muay Thai fighters like to use their legs and they block very well with it, okay? So that would be more of the Thai style of blocking. Now, the third way, if you want to counter more with your boxing, this is where you'll get more of the Dutch block. And the Dutch block is considered what I call the cross block, right? Because when you block with both hands, it loads up the next counter shot. So the right kick comes, I load up my shoulder. Next thing you know, my punches can fly very nicely off of that. The switch kick comes, boom. Okay, I'm using that lead hand to kind of take away a lot of the power. I don't want to block with one side, okay, one bone, it's going to hurt. Okay, the tibia is a lot stronger than the bones of my forearm. Okay, now the fourth way, which I'm going to do, is the catch. So Matt throws the kick, boom. I catch the kick, and then I can throw my counters off of that. And there's so many different sweeps and trips and counters, punch to kick, that you can experiment with, okay? Now the switch kick comes, boom. I come here, and then I could attack that side as well, okay? So those are the 4 ways to defend. So then just from here, what you'll do is, I like to have the partner throwing left, right, not just right and then left. Kind of mixing them up makes you think a little bit more. So Matt throws one, I might Dutch block kick. Okay, throws again, I might pull. He comes, I block with my legs. Comes again, boom, I catch, okay? Boom. So you notice here, even when I'm playing, I'm using different types of defense to be able to block them all. Okay? So I'm mixing up the defense. That's step 1. Now step 2 of the drill, once you get confident blocking, is building in the counters. Now, when you're playing any type of counters when it comes to kickboxing and MMA, there's one main way to approach it, okay? And the main way for me is deciding, am I going to lead with my kicks or am I going to lead with my hands, okay? And that's what the biggest difference is. So with each of the 4 blocks that I showed you, you can lead with the hands or lead with the kicks. So that's what I'll quickly break down. So with the evading first, the right style comes, boom, I could evade, come back with my hands, okay? Then I obviously like to finish with my kick. I could evade here, boom, come back with my kick, right? He kicks again. I might, boom, slip off, boom, chop the leg this way. The switch kick comes, pulling off. That's one of my personal favorites. So I could either come back with my hands, right? Or I can come back with my evade to my kick counters, okay? And just like any other thing, build combinations. You might hit the leg and then come back with the hands. Or if you start with the hands, come back with the legs. So you can mix them up. But just think of the first strike you're going to land. Now, the second one we worked was the Thai block, okay? Now, just to make it simple, just to show you how a basic counter can work for all of the kicks. So what I'm gonna do is cross hook round kick. So the first kick comes, I block, I step right into it, cross hook, round kick. The switch kick comes, look, boom, cross hook, round kick. I block with my back leg here, boom, step down, cross hook, round kick. So I'm picked one of my favorite counters and I continue to use it for all of them. I take away the thinking, so no matter what, boom, boom, my power cross hook low kick counter always comes out nice and fast, okay? So that's using the tie block, okay? Using the cross hook first. But you can also use the leg. So if Matt throws the right kick, boom, I step down right into my leg chop. The switch kick comes here, I can switch kick right back to it, okay? Boom, I can come back into the legs. I can continually switch them up any which way I want. So you can block to kick counter, block to punch counter. Now the Dutch block, okay? What I like to do, and it's basically made for punch counters. So the right kick comes, I come off here, and now because I'm loaded up this way, my first shot's gonna be my left hook. Boom, 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 and then again, I can counter off. With the left kick here, boom, because I'm turned and pivoted and my weight's on my backside, my first shot's gonna be my right cross. And then I like to come back with my kick. So right side again, boom. You can see how fast my counters come, my punch counters come off of that. Now, you can come back with the legs, but again, this block is made for more of the punch counters. So say Matt throws here, boom, I can come back and kick the leg. Boom, come back and chop the leg. So I can use this momentum to come back and really come back hard with my kicks. Now, the last one we talked about is the catch. Now, with the catch here, the right side here, after here, we have videos, so make sure you watch on how to catch the kick properly. But from here, because I'm loaded and I'm in a good position, I have any side rear. I can come here, I can come to the head, or as soon as I catch, as you saw it here, he's on one leg. Push it out, and I get a free low kick on that side. That's my personal preference, catching into it. Or I'll make sure I catch here, boom, throw my one strike, and then chop that leg, okay? Now with the left side, it's a little bit different. I can kind of slide here, and you notice I stay in my orthodox. I can come in here, maybe throw a trip or a dump. My personal preference on this one is sliding out to come into my southpaw, and now I can have that same power style rear low kick on the plant leg, okay? Now, once you've went through the whole defense system, then practicing each block with punch and kick counters, this is when you freestyle and put it all together, okay? So, again, for the drill, I recommend right kick, left, left, and then just alternating your defense and the types of counters. Making sure you punch first and then kick first, mixing them all up. But ultimately, I want to see combinations, and in your combinations, if you lead with your punches, come back with the kicks. If you start with your kick, come back with the hands. That's the beautiful flow that you can get with kickboxing and MMA. So again, first one comes, block, okay? Come back, counter, second, evade, come back, counter, boom, come back to my kick counter, catch, boom. Okay, and then you just see here, I'm gonna play different ways. And then as I get good, I'm gonna start mixing in subtle angles as well. Okay, always changing things in. Yes. Okay, and then just being able to play here as much as I want. Okay, so always making him second guess which style I'm attacking with. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, one that you have to kind of think with, but for these types of drills, it's really important. It's about progression. Start with the defense, add punch counters, add kick counters, and then at the end, you should be flowing like a pro. All right, hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time here at bazookatraining.com. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, one, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website is going to give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're going to be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.